Hey everybody, welcome to Mondays with Mark. I'm Mark, and this is Smokey, Steve, and Mark. Oh, yes, it is. Welcome. It is so nice to see you. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. And y'all, welcome to another edition of Moon Madness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, seriously, this is probably one of my favorite segments here on the channel. I really do like it. This is where we talk all things celestial, especially moon related. We talk about the current moon cycle. We have our monthly moon project. We even do an unboxing of a monthly moon or celestial subscription box. It's pretty cool, right? So I was thinking about the Moon Madness videos, and I thought I would ask you for your suggestions because this is one of my favorite segments to do. I really enjoy it, and I am fascinated by the moon and the stars and the universe. I do find metaphysical things extremely interesting, and this is kind of where we showcase those type of topics, right? So I thought I would ask you if there was anything that you would like to see in future moon videos. Some of the topics we talked about in the past have been like, crystals, and herbs and their like kind of magical qualities about them. We talked a little bit about dreams, stuff like that. So I'd really like to know if you had any ideas or any suggestions of, topics or even projects or anything that we can do in upcoming moon videos, okay? So if you have any, I'd love to hear them. Just comment below or shoot me an email, okay? And that goes for our unboxing too. Every month we do unbox a monthly subscription box that's either moon related or celestial related in some way. And for the last few months, we've been doing the Owl and Moon subscription box, which I just adore. I really, really love it. And the previous box we did was the Lunarly box. So if you have a subscription box that's celestial or moon oriented in some way that you would like to see opened up, let me know that too. I will be more than happy to get that in and do that as our unboxing next month, okay? All right, so yes, let's get right to it, all right? We have a lot to cover tonight. Ooh, our project is really cool. I just can't wait. So this month we're talking all about the sturgeon moon. Oh yes, and the new moon was on August 8th, and the full moon is coming right up on August the 22nd. Now, why is it called the sturgeon moon? Well, it's called that because the great giant sturgeon that is found in like the Great Lakes and Lake Champlain was most readily caught during this time of year. Now, what is a sturgeon, right? Okay, so a sturgeon is a fish. Yeah, that's a sturgeon right there. Yeah. Okay. So this prehistoric looking fish can be dated back, listen to this, 136 million years. And some folks call them living fossils, right? And the name sturgeon means stir, which is very appropriate because that's how the sturgeon like forges for food. And if you notice, it's whisker-like tactical organs, and it's in the shape of its snoot. That's for him to be able to stir up the mud and the silt in the bottom of the lakes and rivers to search for food. So, that's pretty cool, pretty interesting stuff there. And some other popular names for the moon this month is the flying up moon, which is a Cree term. And that's, referencing the young birds that are ready to leave their nests at this time of the year. Other names, the corn moon, the ricing moon, and the black cherries moon. And this is cool. The Tlingit people of the Pacific Northwest call this moon the Mountain Shadow Moon. Ooh, I like that name, huh? But by far, the Sturgeon Moon is the most popular of the moon names for this month. Now, we use the names that were kind of sourced by American colonial, European sources, and Native American sources as well. We kind of follow the Old Farmer's Almanac in the naming of the moons, or referring to the moons by those names. Seems to be the most popular anyway. So that's that. So anyway, moving right along. Okay. I have a new segment for you. Okay, so check this out. This is the top space stories of the week. All right, check it out. This is the WSSAM News Desk with your top space stories of the week. First up, NASA's next lunar mission has been postponed due to spacesuits. NASA's Inspector General has decided that the next generation spacesuits are unusable for this mission. That's due to, well, them being unsuitable. They will have to have major renovations or be completely replaced before the next mission. The original mission was slated for November of 2024. No new date has been announced. Next up, the Red Planet. NASA's Perseverance rover went on its first expedition to retrieve soil from the Martian floor. This was unsuccessful, however. Researchers noted that the soil was too powdery to collect. They will try again in the future. Next up, some international space news. The International Space Station received its largest supply delivery ever last week. Yep, the Cygnus NG-16 spacecraft delivered a whopping 8,200 pounds of supplies. Yeah, that's a lot of supplies, huh? And next up, we look to the summer night sky. When you go outside tonight, be sure to look up to the stars for a spectacular celestial view, including our own Milky Way galaxy. And if you look real close, you may even be able to see its outer bands. You see, Earth's position this time of the year is perfect for gazing at the stars and seeing some of our celestial bodies with the naked eye. Also included is Jupiter, our biggest planet, and its mysterious red spot. Now, also able to see by the naked eye is Saturn, although you may need a backyard telescope to see its awesome rings. And of course, we can't forget the Perseid meteor shower in its spectacular glory this time of the year. Look up and you're sure to see a spectacular light show. And that's your top space stories of the week. And now back to our regular programming. Mark? Well, thank you, Mark. And moving back to our programming. That's pretty cute, huh? Don't you think? Now, if I can just, not be so nervous doing it, it probably would look a little bit better, right? Nah, it was alright. But anyway, okay, so that was some of the top, news stories that involves the moon or space in the week. And I kind of like doing it that way, so I think we'll see a little more of it. So, moving right along, y'all, it's project time. Yes, it is. So, last month you had a little assignment to do, right? So I asked you to go outside and collect some rainwater for this month's project. In addition to that, I had you gather up some herbs, namely rosemary, mint, chamomile, and cinnamon, okay? Now, I know y'all did it, right? And you're all ready. Y'all came to class with your homework, right? So we are going to take that rainwater and we're going to transform it into some magical moon water, which we're going to use around our home. Oh, it's so fun, y'all. And if you didn't get your rainwater ready, no worries. You can absolutely use some distilled water too, okay? But I encourage you to go out and get some rainwater, okay? And you'll find out why as we proceed. Okay, so we're gonna transform our water into some magical moon water. We're gonna instill some of the moon's positive energy right into that water, and then we're going to use it in a couple different ways around our home, for our bodies, even to freshen up our linens a little bit, right? Kind of, freshen up a dull space, or try to remove some negative energy around us, okay? And I'll explain a little bit more later. Now, magical waters have been used for centuries. I mean, just think about holy water, for example, right? Blessed waters, spell waters, magic waters have been used by multiple peoples, multiple countries throughout the millennia, and we're going to make one tonight that we're going to use as well. All right, now first I got to get set up a little bit, and I do have to run out to the garden to grab my herbs. Okay, so I'll gather all that up and then we'll do the project. All right, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I gathered my herbs, and if you remember right, we have mint, rosemary, chamomile, and I have a couple cinnamon sticks here too. Now, as I said before, if you don't have fresh herbs, it's no big deal. You can use the dried stuff too, okay? All right. So now we're going to prepare our water. So I have my rainwater in a pot here on the stove over high heat, and we're going to just add all of our herbs right to it. There's our chamomile, our cinnamon sticks, put those in there, our rosemary, and I'm going to save a few small sprigs, which we're going to use later, okay, of the rosemary. But any herb will. If you want to save the mint, that's fine too. All right, put that all in there, just like so, and we're going to bring that to a boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat and let it simmer for 15 minutes. After that, we're going to let it cool, and then we're going to strain it, okay? All right, I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Okay, so it's, let's see, it came to a boil. We let it simmer for 15 minutes and let it cool down completely. So now we have to strain it out, and we're going to strain it into some type of container, okay? I have a glass jar here that I'm using. So you need a funnel, and then inside the funnel, put a little mesh strainer. You could also use cheesecloth, whatever. We just don't want to get all those herbs down in there. And then we're just going to pour it right into our jar or container, just like that. Perfect. Now, get over there. All right, and now we have some herb-infused rainwater. So, what are we going to do with it? Well, I'm going to show you. Let's go. Okay, so our rainwater is all herb infused and ready to be charged with the moon's positive energy. So how do we do that? Okay, so now that we have our water in our container, we're going to set this outside on our windowsill or our deck or out in the garden on the night of a full moon, or any night in between the new moon and the full moon. That's when the moon is waxing or getting bigger. And we're going to let that sit out all night long and let it absorb all of the moon's positive energy, okay? Now, I already did that, so my water is ready to go. I now have moon water. Oh, yes. Now, what can you do with it? Of course we can use it just the way it is, right? I mean, we can use this to clear negative energy in a space, kind of get rid of those yucky vibes. Oh, yeah. We can do a symbolic cleansing of our home or a space by just sprinkling a little bit around our doorways and our window. I like to sprinkle just a little bit on my pillow before I go to sleep at night, night for a nice restful sleep. You can even water your plants with it like I do. Oh, it's really, really cool. And I have to say, my plants grow pretty good. I don't know, it might be the water. But one of the best things we can do with this is make an all-purpose room, body, and fabric spray. Oh yeah, and we're gonna do that right now. Y'all, I'm obsessed with linen sprays, let me tell you. And I'm not talking like Febreze or anything like that. I like to seek out, like, a lot of them come in those monthly subscription boxes I get. I just love them. So we're gonna make our own right now, and it's all positively charged. It's gonna be fabulous, all right? So for this next part of the project, you will need, obviously, your moon water, and then we're going to need a spray bottle of some sort. I have some here to show you. I got this one at the supermarket. You can even reuse some of spray bottles you may have at home. Just make sure you wash it out and take the labels off. Here's another one that I had found at Dollar General, and then the dollar store sells packs of these for $1. They're really cute. They're small, but y'all, wouldn't that make a fabulous gift? Oh yes, I think so. And I think, hey, why not go all out and find a real cool vintage spray bottle, kind of like this plant, mister. Oh, I love it. That's what I'm going to use today, okay? All right, so moon water, spray bottle. You'll also need some type of base, okay? Now, you can use regular rubbing alcohol. Just make sure it's about 91%, okay? You can use the lower stuff, but I'll explain why the 91% is a little bit better later, okay? You can also use straight up regular vodka, or you can use witch hazel. I'm going to use witch hazel today. You can find the rubbing alcohol and witch hazel in any grocery store or drugstore, okay? Now, in addition to that, you'll also need some essential oils of your choice. If you're going to make your spray just like I made today, these are going to complement the scents that are already in our moon water. Y'all, I wish you could smell this just the way it is. It smells fantastic, let me tell you. But we're going to heighten that scent with a few essential oils, okay? So let's begin. We're going to get our spray bottle out and open it up. And the first thing we're going to do is add anywhere from 15 to 30 drops of essential oils, okay? For this one, I'm using rosemary. Let's see if I can show you here. We're going to use rosemary, and I'm going to use just a couple drops of lavender. And then I'm going to finish it off with some patchouli. Love it. Okay, so we're going to start by putting that right in our bottle. And again, anywhere from 15 to 30 drops will be just fine. And this works for any size bottle you're going to use too. You can adjust your essential oils to your preference, okay? But really, you'll be fine in any size bottle with all of this. The recipe we're going to use, you'll see, is very easily adjustable. All right, so we're at 10, 11. Okay, we are good. Our oils are in. Okay, now next we're going to take our moon water and we're going to fill our vessel up halfway full, okay? Just like so. Okay, now I'll let you in on a little secret, okay? If you don't have your moon water ready to go, you can always use regular distilled water for this as well. But it kind of defeats the purpose of, like, charging it with positive energy and everything, right? So I encourage you to use some of our special moon water for this, okay? All right. And then the next and last step, we're going to add the rest of our container, the rest of our spray bottle with our alcohol or our witch hazel or even our vodka, whatever you have chosen to use. All right? Okay, and that's perfect, just like that. And now for a nice added little touch, we're going to add a sprig of one of our herbs. I'm using rosemary to put down in there just for show. Be really cool. Okay, and then we're going to just give it a shake. shake, rattle, and roll. All right. Okay. And there we go. And our all-purpose, positively charged room, body, and linen spray is finished. Oh, man. I love it. Spray this stuff everywhere. Oh man, how cool is that? And like I said, these tiny little bottles, especially with a little like sprig of herb floating in there, I think these would make fantastic little Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers. I think I may add them to my Christmas gift platters this year. I'm thinking about it. Oh, it smells so good. I can smell it. Oh, how cool. All right, well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed our monthly moon project this month. Let me know if you make this. I would love to see what you came up with, okay? You can mix and match any of your essential oils. You can even mix and match the herbs that we put into our moon water, okay? All right, hope you enjoyed it. Ciao. I just love this stuff, let me tell you. What'd you think? Kind of a cool project, huh? I really like it. I know. I do. But I hope you do too. But, oh man, guys, this smells so good. And it leaves, like after it evaporates, it just leaves like a subtle hint of the scent. It's really, really nice. And it works fantastic on your linens. I use it every day on the bed, like to freshen up the linens, couches, things like that. And I love the idea of using this to purify our homes or cleanse our homes. And to do that, you would just spray it around all of your doorways and all of your windows to kind of clear out your space. You know, it's just nice. And it can also be used as an aura spray. And what that is just what I just did now. You just do a little spray over your body just to freshen yourself up a little bit, right? Remove some of that negative energy. I don't know, it's pretty cool. And how about the idea of using the little bottles as a gift? I really love that idea, and I think I am going to do it for this Christmas. I'll make them up, put a little label on them, and put them in a little cellophane bag. I think it'd be really cute stocking stuff where I do. All right. So anyway, oh yeah, it's unboxing time. Okay, so every month we unbox a moon subscription box, and we've been doing the Owl and Moon Apocryphy box. I'm in love with this company, let me just tell you, I am. But remember, I'm also very open to trying out different companies too. So if you know of one, just let me know and I'll get it in and we'll unbox it next month, okay? Now, what I like about this company is that they're a small company, you know, they're like privately owned. There's no parent company over them. All of the items in their box are either handmade or like locally sourced. Really, really cool. Hand poured candles. All of it's really, really cool. So let's get right to it. All right. Got the tape off already. Oh my god. Okay. So your, here, I'll put this in here. Your box comes like this. And it has a little brochure on it, what this month's box is all about and what's in it. And it's all artfully packed just like this, all right? So, this month's theme is, Land of the Fae. Oh, guys, I love me some fairies. Love it. Fairy gardens, all of that stuff. Just love it. Okay, and the introduction is... Land of the Fae, I have always loved fairies, gnomes, brownies, and other elementals. I've had positive experiences with them, but I am fully well aware of their dark, manipulative, and trickster sides as well. For this theme, I decided to be inspired by their colorful and joyful stereotype. Ah, how cool. All right, so what do we have first? Okay, we have a fairy garden candle. Y'all, their candles are fantastic. We burn ours in the bedroom, like before we go to bed. It's just wonderful. All right, so let's get it out. Where is it? And they come like this in a little tin, and it's, yep, the fairy garden candle. Ah, love it. All right, so the fairy fairy garden candle is be swept away to a fairy garden exploding in full bloom. It has subtle notes of green florals like lilac, rose, jasmine, and infused with yang yang. Very, very nice. And then it's topped. They always put some handmade stuff on top of it. This one is topped with... Each candle is topped with red jasper crystal chips to mimic the look of a red and white capped mushroom, often found in fairy circles, a silver mushroom charm, and an eco-safe glitter. That's why I love this company. They put so much thought into this kind of stuff. Really, really cool. Smells good too. All right, so that's our candle. Let's move right along here and get through this. All right, so next we have the crystals. Here they are. Next, we always get a crystal, and this month it's the Chunky Crystal Mix. The fairies love shiny things. I mean, who doesn't, right? I do. All right, and you can use these crystals in your sacred space or in your favorite plant as an offering to your fairies. Ah, how cool! It has quartz and all kinds of stuff. Very, very nice. Here, I'll show you what they look like. We move on. Oh, nice. Look. All different kinds of crystals there. There's quartz. A quartz point. Very, very nice. Ah, love them. All right. What a great idea to put them in your plants, huh? I see where we're going with this. All right. So next, what do we have here? We have a fairy garden lantern. What is that? Oh, there it is. Okay. I can't get it out. It's stuck. You got all this beautiful stuffing, too. You know, this stuff is, like, gets everywhere. Okay. And, of course, it fell to the bottom. All right. Let me get it out here. There it is. Look how adorable. I love it. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm seeing how this is coming together. No fairy garden is complete without a lantern. This adorable miniature is the perfect accompaniment to the other items in this box. Create your own whimsical land of the fairies. Cool, this is going in a plant too. What a fantastic way to introduce a little bit of positive energy and magic right into your home. Sprinkle some crystals around the base of your plants. Put a little, put this little fairy lantern in there. Just wonderful. And we already made some of that moon water stuff. Oh yeah, we can water our plants with it. Yeah, this is really cool. All right, moving right along. Ooh, my favorite part, the soap. All right, this is our soap. It is the Woodland Fairy Artisan Soap. Handmade, hand-poured, very good. Take a walk through the fairy woods. Breathe in and imagine you're deep in a secret, lush forest. Love it. All right, this has the scent of the mountains and forests. Cedar, fir, cypress, evergreen, and spruce with a little bit of eucalyptus, cedarwood, and mint. I'm in love. This is fabulous, y'all. My favorite scent in the entire world is pine. I love it. Juniper, I just love it. In my office, at work, I have the wax melts going. It's pine. Like year-round, I have it burning all the time. I have tons of pine candles, and soap that smells like pine is my ultimate favorite, so I'm totally stoked. And look how, the attention to detail. Really, really nice. Really, really cool. All right, next, fairy floss. The heck is fairy floss? Oh, it's a little treat. Okay, fairy floss. It is soft, fluffy, and sweet. Satisfy your sugar craving with this fun treat. It's made with spun sugar. North Americans know this as cotton candy. In other parts of the world, it is called fairy floss. Ah, nice. All right. And we have a fairy door craft. Oh, it's a little kit. Okay, cool. It came with a little craft this month. Have fun with the fairies and this whimsical decor. Create your own fairy door for your house plants. Ah, nice. Cool, it's a little craft kit in there. All right. Great job. Okay, and then last, looks like, what do we have in here last? Okay, we have a Fairy Realm roller. I love these rollers too, let me tell you. All right. Our aromatherapy roller is inspired by the fairies. It's a refreshing blend of lemongrass, lemon verbena, and bergamot. It is meant to uplift your spirits and energize your mood. Very cool. And I bet you it has a little, it does. It has a little roller on it. You can put some like on your wrist real quick. Just nice. I like that. Very, very cool. And that was what was in our box this month. And what is this? Oh, look, see, and then they give you a little postcard that explains everything about fairies and fairies granting wishes and all kinds of stuff. Very nice. Oh, I like the box this month. You know what I have to say? So far, I've liked all the boxes from this company. They're reasonably priced. Everything is handmade. I really, really like it. So I hope you did too. We do have a referral code, which I will put down in the description for you. So if you want to try them out, just use our referral code for some really cool savings there. I think you get free shipping totally with our referral code, but I'll put it down in the description for you too. And then if we get so many referrals, I think if we get 10 referrals, we get a free box. So that's how our referral code works with them. So that was our unboxing for the month. Ooh, how cool. I still have my pin right here from last month. This was in last month's box. The Moon tarot card pin. Pretty cool. I was going to put it on. I should have, I guess. But I guess it's a little too late now, right? All right. So I guess that brings us to the end of our Moon Madness video for another month. I hope you had a good time. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you might make something. But at the very least, I hope you found it entertaining, okay? Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we have a new video coming out, okay? You can also check us out on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc. We're also over on the Instagram, SmokeySteveAndMarc, and all of our contact information is listed below. That's our P.O. Box, our email address. If you have any questions on anything that we talked about in today's video, definitely shoot me an email. It's the easiest and quickest way to reach me, okay? Thanks again for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Remember to stay safe, stay well, but above all else, stay positive, okay? See you next time. Ciao! Oh, like this candle.